You know, when we say assistive devices, I usually think of medically assistive devices like walkers and canes and wheelchairs, which are absolutely assistive devices. You might not think of some of them as assistive devices, but they help me out. Today I'm going to share with you assistive devices, and I've broken them down into 3 categories: the kitchen, the bathroom, and out in the world. My name is Larissa and I have a brain injury. I was in a car accident 4 years ago, and today I'm going to share with you some of the things that have made my life easier. But this is not medical advice. You should definitely speak with your doctor and your medical team before trying out any of these things or for advice on your particular situation. So we're going to start off strong today with out in the world. I have an amazing cane and it is wonderful and has helped me to get out of the house. However, it takes up a whole hand and I've only got 2 of them. So if you're using your hand for your cane or another assistive device, it can be hard to carry a coffee cup. But I found this little gadget, which I will link below, and I don't have a product partnership with any of these companies or the devices that I'm going to mention, but I do earn a small commission from Amazon on some of the links. This has helped me because I can put my coffee cup into it and hang it off my wrist and carry it just like my purse. If I want to open a door, I can have my hand on my cane, I can use my free hand to open the door, and I can still carry a coffee with me and not be trying to juggle things or put a coffee on the floor. So this has been, it's a little thing, but it's also a big thing. I love my Tim Hortons. If balance is an issue for you, and depending on the car that you drive, getting up and out of the seat can be difficult. And when the weather is rainy or crappy, grabbing on to parts of the car can be grimy and gross. So this little guy is a fantastic help. You can put him in the door and it gives you something to lever yourself up with. It's under 20 bucks on Amazon and can make getting into and out of cars a little safer and more comfortable. Because of my concussion, my eyes do not enjoy communicating properly with my brain. And because of that, I can't wear progressives or bifocals. So I have 3 separate pairs of glasses, and then I have attachment lenses for some of them. For distance, I wear 1 pair of glasses, and then for computer, conversation, arm's width away, I have another set of glasses, and for reading things, I have a 3rd pair of glasses. I found that I was putting glasses into and out of my glasses cases all the time, and it was getting frustrated. And I found these really cute magnetized glasses clips online. So you take the back and you put it under your shirt, and the front goes over your shirt and it snaps on like that. It doesn't destroy your clothing, and you can pop your glasses right in there. So when I am switching between walking and then talking to someone, and then I'm walking again and I'm trying to read something, it makes it easier to keep my glasses right next to me and to be able to swap them out. The next category we're going to talk about are things to help in the kitchen. And I was finding draining pasta to be dangerous. I was having a difficult time with the strainer, and I found this little guy. It is actually for deep frying. It's a deep fryer basket, but I put this inside of the pot, and then I put my noodles into the basket, and I can boil the basket with the noodles in the water, And it needs to be, you know, rigatone, penne, chunkier pasta. It can't be like spaghettini, will fall right out. Afterwards, I can just use like a fork or a pair of tongs or even oven mitts to pull the basket out of the pot of water, and I put it aside. And then once the water cools down, I can dump it down the sink safely and easily. If you're dizzy like me, if you have problems with your vestibular system, then you know that standing at a cutting board can be scary. And I found this. It's a vegetable cutting knife, and it is dishwasher safe, so I can just chuck it in the dishwasher, and I put the food in here and I cut like this. So my fingers are not involved. I'm not going to get cut. I'm not going to get injured. And I can just cut my veggies with this set of scissors instead of on a cutting board. And I have found that I get fewer injuries because of it. And the last assistive device in the kitchen when you have a concussion, washing dishes, keeping things clean can be really difficult. And I encourage you to use disposable plates, disposable cutlery. If things are causing you angst, if they are making it hard for you to live in a clean space, it's okay to use some of these disposable bowls or paper plates or what have you while you're recovering. If you're injured, if you have migraines, if you have issues with your balance and standing up is hard, then cut yourself a little slack and take it easy on yourself and try using disposable plates. Maybe you don't want to for every meal, and that's okay. Maybe it's going to just be for dinner. And if you're concerned about the environmental impact, I spoke with a town representative at my local municipality, so it might be different for yours. But she told me that if you take paper plates and you soak them before tossing them into the compost or recycling or garbage, wherever they belong in your municipality, that it helps them to biodegrade faster, and then they cause less fires, which was a thing. Who knew? So if you're concerned about it, grab your paper plates, chuck them in a sink of water, and then throw them out. Assistive devices in the bathroom can be really helpful, and they can make things safer for you. And the first one that we'll talk about is a shower bar, which I know, we all know they're helpful, and I think that something that I didn't realize is how strong the suction is on the removable bathroom bars. So you don't have to permanently place a shower bar in your shower. You don't have to drill through the tiles in order to have a safe shower bar. Something that has made brushing my teeth easier for me is having pumps in my bathroom. So this one actually has my mouthwash in it, but I also have one with toothpaste in it. And it has made it easier because I don't have to try to get the top off of the toothpaste and put it down and get the toothpaste on my toothbrush and stay balanced and do these things that require fine motor skills and balance. And you've got gloppy toothpaste that you don't want to end up on the floor because that's just annoying, and you're dizzy, so you don't want to have to bend down and clean that up. If you put your toothpaste, just squeeze your whole tube of toothpaste into a jar like this and add in a little bit of mouthwash so that it is a little less thick and comes out of the pump more easily. You can pump straight onto your toothbrush, and for me, it made things a lot easier. I liked the jar, and it came in a set of 2, so I put my toothpaste into one of them and I put in a little bit of mouthwash, shook it up, and then I thought, why not put the rest of the mouthwash into this pretty container and make use of it. My last tip for the bathroom, I leave my laundry basket in the bathroom so that I can chuck towels into it. And when I was living in a house, right now I'm in a condo, so it's a little bit easier for me. But when I was living in a house, the stairs were difficult for me on a good day and without anything in my hands. So when I was trying to deal with laundry, it was difficult to move with a laundry basket. Usually going downstairs was easier because I would make sure that my cat was locked in the bedroom and I would just throw stuff down the stairs. But then coming back upstairs with the clean clothes was difficult. So what I found is if you take a strap, and you can buy them on Amazon, but why? Just use a strap from a gym bag you've got kicking around the house, or sometimes even a purse strap will work. But you can put it onto your laundry basket and then put the strap over your shoulder so that your hands are free when you're carrying the laundry basket upstairs. It makes it a lot easier and a lot safer. At least it did for me. As a bonus, I just wanted to talk a little bit about how Alexa can help you with your brain injury. The Alexa app is a free download, so you can use all of these features for free from the device that you're watching this video on. If you are forgetful like me, the Alexa app has a reminders feature where she will remind you to do whatever, whenever. So you can set a reminder for tomorrow morning to have breakfast, or you can set a reminder for tomorrow night when you want to start getting ready for bed. I set up reminders for things like preparing for a doctor's appointment. I will set them up when I think of something like, oh, I need to send a message to my sister, for example, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'll really quickly open the app and set a reminder for that evening so that I can deal with that issue later. So the reminders are fantastic. The lists are also great, and she will read them back to you. So I have a leaving the house list, and let's listen to it. Alexa, what's on my leaving the house list?
You have 5 items on your leaving the house list: glasses, earplugs and phone. Check heat, turn off light, check candles and check stove.
And sometimes I'll have her tell me that list a second or third time to make sure I get everything, but I no longer leave the stove on when I leave the house because I always double check it. I no longer leave candles lit. Same thing at bedtime. I have a bedtime list. Did you brush your teeth? Did you put a glass of water by the bed? Did you take your pills for the night? Did you blow out all the candles? So you can make a list within Alexa and she will remind you of the things on that list. I use both of those features to help me stay on track with the medications my doctor prescribes for me. Reminders help me to take my drugs at the right times and stay consistent. And lists help me to keep track of the other medications that I take when I need them. So I have a Tylenol list, and I will just call out to her what time I've taken the medication and how many milligrams. And then if at noon I think, did I take Tylenol at 8 or at 9 this morning? I have it written down. I know that she will tell me what time I took my Tylenol, and I will know if it's time for another dose or not. And I talked about this before. I love that she will read my Kindle books to me. If you have purchased Kindle books, or if you have used some of the free Kindle books, you can go into your Alexa app and she will read out loud the Kindle books for you. And if you want more of a step-by-step on how to make that happen, check out the How to Read with a Concussion video. There are so many things out there that can be deemed assistive devices, and I would love for you to share what helps you to function as fully as possible and engage as fully as possible with this amazing, beautiful world we've got. So please share in the comments what you would consider your favorite assistive device. I hope these things help you out. I am sorry that you have a concussion, a brain injury, and that you're going through this, because this is frustrating and it is nonsense. Remember that you are not alone today.